Introducing the Zojirushi Fuzzy Logic or Neuro Fuzzy Rice Cooker. This thing is crazy good. Guys, if you guys eat rice like every day like we do and you want to cook that perfect rice, this is the machine for you. Yes, it costs a lot, but it's worth it. It cooks rice to a perfection. How does it do that? It's got the Neuro Fuzzy Logic. So it's got smart technology in here. This thing times the rice. Now it does cook slower than a typical pot cooker, and it definitely cooks slower than if you were to cook rice on a pot. But this is all automatic. You put the rice in there, you have the measuring increments right here. And by the way, if you guys know Uncle Roger and you try to do the finger method to water level, no, you can't do that. Here, even easier. You got clearly labeled markings right here. You got some measurement cups. You measure your water, you measure your rice, you put it in. And the best part about this is its consistency, right? Every time we use this rice cooker, the rice comes out exactly the same as we expected, very consistent. That means evenly cooked throughout all the rice, every bit of rice in here, all the grains are cooked moist with enough water. It's just perfect. If you go to a restaurant, you know how rice is perfect at the restaurant? This makes perfect rice at home. You don't have to worry about the burnt brown at the bottom, none of that. You know why? Because not only does this thing have a very unique shape for cooking the rice, it's got 3 heaters. You got one at the bottom, one on the side, and even a heater on top. So you cook the rice evenly from all around. And like I said, it cooks rice slower than other rice cookers, especially like the traditional ones that gets power on and off. This one has what's called the Neuro Fuzzy Logic. So it has technology in here that determines how long to cook and what speed to cook it at. It even has a keep warm feature, so after the rice is done cooking, it will stay warm for up to 12 hours on the regular keep warm, or in an extended warm, you can keep it up for another 8 hours. That's 20 hours of rice warming without having to take it out of this thing. You can keep rice in the rice cooker for up to 20 hours and eat it whenever you want. It's always ready. And this is the cool part. Little things go into the design of this rice cooker. You would think, wow, you're paying a lot of money for a rice cooker, but it's all worth it. Especially if you eat rice every day like we do. So what I tell you, we got a nice the rice, what is it called? The handle for the rice thing. You put it right here, so whenever you need to use it, you pick it up and you use it. It's really easy. The other thing I really like is, like, they think of everything. The slow closing lid. Look how nice it is. Very fancy, like very luxury, right? Normal rice cooker, guess what? When you try to pick up the bowl, it's hot, right? You can't do this when the rice bowl is hot. You have to wait for it to cool down. You know what I'm talking about, right? This one has these little plastic on the side, so the rice bowl is not hot as you take it out. It's so simple, right? So simple. Another thing that's very unique about it is you look at this bowl. See this curvature inside? It's not a normal curvature. It's very nice and curvy. That way when you scoop, rice doesn't get stuck at the edge. But there's one downside to that. Remember, like I said, you know Uncle Roger, when you do the finger to measure the water level, water for the finger, you cannot do it here. Because this one, the curvature creates a different type of volume to water height level ratio. So you can't use the finger method. But again, like I said, very easy to read markings right here. I should say one more very clear detail right here. These markings right here are for short grain rice. If you use long grain rice, just measure a little bit more than this. And don't worry, it's not that hard, because once you know how to do it one time, so you might do 1 or 2 trial and errors, but once you get the fine tuning of it, you just put the same amount of rice, same amount of water every time, and this rice cooker does the trick for you. It makes it so that it's very consistent. If you put the same water, the same amount of rice, and it will always cook the perfect rice for you, no matter every day, day to day. Like the cheaper rice cookers, I don't know why, but guys, you put the same water, same rice. Some days it turns out well, some days it turns out not so well, but this one, every day it turns out perfected. Like the rice that comes out of this rice cooker is so good, I just want to eat the rice by itself. You don't even need to give me soy sauce, just give me plain white rice. It's so good, so moist, so soft, it's so delicious. Guys, if you're looking for a rice cooker that will cook rice to perfection, you don't even need to worry about it, then this is a rice cooker for you. Yes, it is expensive. Yes, it costs a lot, but you got nice neurologic, so you got really intelligent features here. You got all the feature benefits that Make it like custom comfort, right? Easy to handle bowl. You got 3 heaters from all around, bottom, side, top. You got the nice logic. You got the keep warm logic. You got the slow closing lid. When the rice cooking is done, there's a nice song that plays. I mean, everything is nice about this. It's also made in Japan, so good quality stuff right here. And oh yeah, the retractable cord is nice too. So look at that, you have a cord, you pull in, and then you can pull it tightly. Retracts in, very nice, super nice compact. Now they come in 2 sizes. I believe this is a 10 cup size. They also have like an 18 cup size if you're a bigger family. But yeah, this is a really good rice cooker. One of the things I really hate about cooking is that if you spend the whole day making some great dishes, right? But the main element that complements the dishes is the rice. So if you spend the whole day making your food, preparing your sauce, preparing your vegetables, making all your favorite dishes, and then you come to look at the rice and you're like, oh no, the rice is burnt, or oh no, the rice is too dry, oh no, the rice is too wet, oh no, the rice isn't cooked right, or it's not even cooked at all, it's not done. Then your day is ruined. But if you buy the Zojirushi rice cooker with the Neuro fuzzy logic, then you can always guarantee you have the best rice ready to serve when you need it. It does the thinking for you. So there's one item check mark off your cooking list that you need to worry about. You cook your masterpiece, you let this Zojirushi rice cooker prepare the rice for you, and you'll have a perfected meal. This thing has been in our family for over 10 years. If it ever breaks, we're gonna buy another Zojirushi rice cooker without a second doubt. We would buy a Zojirushi Neurologic fuzzy rice cooker because it's just so good, guys. If you eat rice maybe like once a month, then no, this is not worth it for you. But if you eat rice every day, no brainer, no brainer. Guys, this is the ultimate, the one, the only Zojirushi rice cooker with the Neuro fuzzy logic. This thing, boom, rice so good, you can't resist it.